What if I told you there are beaches so hidden, so untouched, that most travelers will never even hear about them, while millions flock to the same overcrowded tourist spots every summer? There are secret paradises scattered across the globe, places where you can have an entire beach to yourself. No crowds, no resorts, just pure, untouched beauty. Today, we're counting down the top 10 hidden beach paradises you didn't know existed. These aren't your typical travel destinations. These are the secret spots that locals guard fiercely and travelers dream about. So grab your passport, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into paradise. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Navajo Beach in Zakynthos, Greece, also known as Shipwreck Beach. Now, you might be thinking, wait, I've seen this beach before. But here's the secret. Most people only see it from the viewpoint above. Very few actually make it down to the sand. This hidden gem is completely landlocked by towering cliffs, which means the only way to reach it is by boat. The beach gets its name from a smuggler's ship that washed ashore in 1980. And the rusted wreck still sits on the white pebble beach today, making for one of the most Instagram-worthy spots on Earth. The water here is so blue, it almost looks photoshopped. We're talking that electric, impossible turquoise that you have to see to believe. Pro tip: visit in the early morning or late afternoon to avoid the tour boats and have this secret paradise almost to yourself. At number 9, we're heading down under to Whitehaven Beach in the Whitsunday Islands, Australia. This 7-kilometer stretch of pure white silicate sand is so pristine, it squeaks when you walk on it. Seriously? What makes Whitehaven truly hidden is its location. It's only accessible by boat, seaplane, or helicopter, which keeps the crowds manageable. The sand here is 98% pure silica, which means it doesn't retain heat. You can walk barefoot even on the hottest days. The most breathtaking view is from Hill Inlet Lookout, where you can see the sand and tide creating these incredible swirling patterns that look like nature's own abstract painting. Fun fact, the sand is so pure that NASA borrowed some of it to make telescope lenses. This is one of those secret beaches where you feel like you've stepped into a screensaver, except it's real and it's spectacular. Coming in at number 8 is Antsource Dargent in the Seychelles, quite possibly the most photographed beach you've never heard of. This hidden paradise on La Digue Island looks like it was designed by an artist with a wild imagination. Picture this: enormous pink granite boulders, some as tall as houses, scattered across powder white sand with shallow turquoise lagoons, perfect for wading. It's like walking through a natural sculpture garden. To get here, you'll fly into the Seychelles, take a ferry to La Digue, and then either bike or catch an ox cart. Yes, an ox cart. To reach this secret paradise. The island has no cars, which adds to the untouched, timeless feeling. Travel tip: visit during low tide when the water is calm and crystal clear, perfect for snorkeling among the rocks. And if you're a movie buff, you might recognize this beach. It's been featured in countless films and commercials. At number 7, we have what might be the most forbidden beach on our list, Hanopu Beach, on Kauai's Napali coast. This beach is so hidden that it's actually illegal to access it from land. Hanopu is surrounded by 1,200-foot cliffs and can only be viewed from the ocean or by experienced swimmers during calm summer conditions. Even then, you can't legally step foot on the sand. Why, it's considered sacred by native Hawaiians and is protected as a cultural site. What makes this beach absolutely jaw-dropping is the massive natural arch carved through the rock face by centuries of waves. The locals call it the cathedral, and when you see it, you'll understand why. The golden sand, the emerald water, the cathedral arch, it's pure magic. This is one secret paradise you might never touch, but just seeing it from a boat tour is enough to take your breath away. Sometimes the most beautiful beaches are the ones we protect and admire from afar. We're only halfway through, and we've already discovered some incredible hidden beaches. If you're loving this list, smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss our travel destinations. And hey, comment below with your favorite hidden beach. I want to know where you've discovered your own secret paradise. At number 6, we have a beach that literally lives up to the name, Hidden Beach, also called Playa del Amor, on the Merida Islands in Mexico. And folks, this one is wild. Imagine swimming through a water tunnel and emerging inside a collapsed volcanic crater with a secret beach at the bottom. That's Hidden Beach. It was supposedly created by military testing in the early 1900s, and now it's one of the most unique beaches in the world. The beach is completely enclosed except for the open roof above, which creates this ethereal lighting effect. You can see the sky, but you're surrounded by rock walls covered in tropical plants and birds. To visit, you'll need to book a tour from Porto Vallarta, and you'll have to swim about 50 feet through the tunnel to reach the beach. It's limited to just a few visitors at a time to protect this fragile ecosystem, which makes it feel even more exclusive. Pro tip: the water can be rough, so visit during calmer months between November and May. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime hidden paradise. Number 5 takes us to California's Big Sur coastline, Pfeiffer Beach. Now, what makes this beach a secret paradise isn't just that it's hard to find, it's that the sand is purple. That's right, purple sand. The color comes from manganese garnet that washes down from the surrounding hills. In certain light, especially during sunset, the entire beach shimmers with shades of violet and lavender. But the real star here is Keyhole Arch, a massive rock formation with a hole carved right through it. During winter sunsets, the sun aligns perfectly with the arch, creating this golden beam of light that photographers travel from around the world to capture. Finding this beach is half the adventure. The turnoff from Highway 1 is unmarked, and the road down is narrow and winding. But that's exactly what keeps it hidden. Even many locals don't know it exists. Travel tip: check the tide schedule before you go. Low tide gives you the best access to explore the rock formations and see the purple sand in all its glory. At number 4, we're back in Greece for Elafonis Beach on the island of Crete. This hidden gem features something incredibly rare: pink sand. The soft pink color comes from millions of crushed seashells and coral fragments mixed with the white sand. When the sun hits it just right, the entire beach glows with this subtle rosy hue that looks absolutely surreal. The beach is technically on a small island separated from Crete by a shallow lagoon. When the tide is low, you can literally walk across the water to reach it. It's like walking on water to reach paradise. What keeps Elafonis relatively hidden is its location on the southwestern tip of Crete. It takes about an hour and a half to drive from the nearest city, Chania, through winding mountain roads. But trust me, the journey is absolutely worth it. Fun fact: the area is part of a protected nature reserve, which means strict rules keep the beach pristine. This is one of those top 10 beaches where nature still rules. Coming in at number 3 is one of only 4 green sand beaches in the entire world, Papakolea Beach on Hawaii's Big Island. And yes, the sand is actually green. The green color comes from olivine crystals, a mineral found in volcanic rocks. As waves erode the surrounding volcanic cone, they wash these tiny green gems onto the beach, creating this otherworldly emerald shoreline. Here's why it's hidden. To reach Papakolea, you have to hike about 2.5 miles along a rugged coastal trail with zero shade. There are no signs, no facilities, nothing. Just you, the trail, and the promise of green sand at the end. The beach sits in a small bay carved out of a volcanic cinder cone, protected by high cliffs. The water is rough here. This is the wild side of Hawaii, but the view is absolutely unforgettable. Pro tip: wear good hiking shoes, bring lots of water, and start early to beat the heat. And please, never take the sand. It's illegal and damages this rare natural wonder. This is a secret paradise we need to preserve for future generations. At number 2, we have Cala Mariolu on the island of Sardinia, Italy. This hidden beach paradise is so beautiful that even the locals call it the Pool of the Mediterranean. The water here is so clear, so impossibly transparent, that boats look like they're floating in midair. We're talking 50 feet of visibility straight down. Snorkelers can see everything from colorful fish to ancient pottery shards on the ocean floor. The beach is made up of smooth white and pink pebbles. No sand here, which actually helps keep the water so crystal clear. It's nestled between dramatic limestone cliffs covered in Mediterranean vegetation. What makes Cala Mariolu truly hidden is that it's only accessible by boat or by hiking a challenging mountain trail. Most visitors take a boat from Calaganen, which keeps the beach blissfully uncrowded even in summer. Legend has it that the beach was named after the Mediterranean monk seals that used to steal fish from fishermen's nets. While the seals are rare now, the magic of this place remains untouched. This is Italy's best-kept secret. And finally, at number 1, we have the most unique hidden beach on our list, Boulders Beach in South Africa. Why is it number 1? Because you share this paradise with penguins. That's right, this secret paradise is home to a colony of over 3,000 endangered African penguins. You can literally sit on the beach and watch these adorable birds waddle past you like you're part of their colony. The beach is tucked away in Simonstown near Cape Town, protected by giant granite boulders that create calm, sheltered pools, perfect for swimming alongside the penguins. The water is cold, we're talking about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, but the experience is absolutely priceless. What makes this beach relatively hidden is that many tourists heading to Cape Town miss it entirely, rushing to more famous spots. But those in the know make the 45-minute drive to spend a day in penguin paradise. Travel tip: visit early morning to see the penguins before they head out to sea for the day. And remember, these are wild animals. No touching, no feeding, just pure observation of nature at its finest. And there you have it, to 10 hidden beach paradises you didn't know existed. From purple sand in California to penguins in South Africa, from secret green beaches in Hawaii to pink shores in Greece, our planet is full of secret paradises just waiting to be discovered. These aren't your typical crowded tourist destinations. These are the places where you can still feel like an explorer, where nature still rules, and where every moment feels like a privilege. So here's my question for you. Which hidden beach would you visit first? Are you team purple sand, team penguins? Or would you brave the hike for that green sand in Hawaii? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you loved this countdown of top 10 beaches, make sure you're subscribed because we're diving into even more secret travel destinations next week. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and remember, the best beaches are the ones you have to search for. Safe travels, everyone.